Thank you so much, Lesedi, for that warm introduction. Your Excellency, Mama Marshal, distinguished guests, ladies, gentlemen, and young female leaders, good afternoon. It is an absolute pleasure to be partnering with the Gracia Marshall Trust, GMT, on the She Speaks Gathering under the theme, Breaking the Intergenerational Divide. In the same breath, I would like to thank the GMT for this opportunity with the common goal of elevating and supporting our present and future young female leaders to prepare and mentor them on leading and guiding us tomorrow. Working with GMT has been a 4-year journey for me. I remember my first encounter with GMT in 2020 as a gender equality advocate. I reached out with an idea and a concept note for an intergenerational dialogue to commemorate the International Day of the Girl Child. This was held in October 2020, and in December 2020, the same year, TheALI was officially born. Now I'm partnering with the GMT as the founder and executive director of the Amazon Leadership Initiative, also known as TheALI. Talk about growth. The Amazon Leadership Initiative is a continental non-profit organization that currently works with more than 3,000 young female leaders between the ages of 14 and 29 years old in 21 African countries. Some of these young leaders are present here today and virtually and are called TheALI Young Female Leaders, YFLs. TheALI empowers women and girls to foster inclusivity in leadership roles, provides mentorship, career guidance, education, and capacity development to alleviate gender inequality in line with Aspiration 6 of the African Union Agenda 2063 and Goal 5 of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals 2030. The organization is women and youth-led with regional caucuses under the umbrella of a Pan-African network of young female leaders, divided into 6 caucuses, representing the 5 regions in Africa: Central, Northern, Eastern, Western, and Southern Africa. And the 6th caucus, of course, is African young women and girls in the diaspora. These regional caucuses are led by a president, vice president, and secretary general, all between the ages of 14 and 24 years old. And today we have the president of the Southern African Caucus, Lebo, right there. The core work of the organization is run by 13 volunteers, all between 20 and 26 years old, with me being the oldest. When girls grow up, being told that they are less and that their only value in society is to be a good wife, with all the social connotations of what makes a woman good, it has an heavy impact, I would say, on self-esteem. And TheALI provides that necessary voice that enables girls to achieve their dreams, including through an advisory board of professional women that we call at TheALI female luminaries. This is to break the intergenerational divide of leadership. Why do we want to break the intergenerational divide? This is to realize TheALI's vision of a world where everyone has access to equal rights and opportunities. But what does that look like? Let me tell you a story of what that looks like. A few years ago, I met a 16-year-old young female leader who comes from Soweto. She had 3 goals at that age. 1, to be a confident leader and public speaker. 2, to obtain a degree with good marks. And 3, to one day become South Africa's Minister of Development. She faced all kinds of tribulations and trials that any average young girl in Africa would face in the achievement of her goals. In 2021, she was to host a prestigious flagship program, which is the Amazon Leadership Initiative Leadership Forum for Young Female Leaders. However, she could not do it. And she had to be pulled out because her voice shook with nervousness, and it felt like she needed more assistance with gaining confidence in public speaking. Now I'm proud to say, through TheALI's leadership training, she is an amazing speaker, and will give Oprah Winfrey a run for her money. Also, through TheALI's mentorship program and career guidance, she has achieved the second goal. As not only will she be graduating next month, I'll be there, but she has also made the Dean's List. That is not all. She's currently enrolled for her honors, and we're currently working towards her studying for her master's abroad. That young female leader is present here today. Her name is Pusiletso Lefakane. And she will be moderating one of the sessions today. This is what being given access to opportunities and support looks like. She started with TheALI as an adolescent, and now she is a 20-year-old youth and will one day achieve her dream of becoming South Africa's Minister of Development. Puseletso's story is like other young African girls and several of TheALI's young female leaders. There are many different and similar stories, and that is what TheALI aims to achieve. TheALI also supports young women navigate structural and cultural barriers, as well as internalized limitations that keep women and girls from reaching their full potential. Although we have so many beautiful success stories and have achieved great things, TheALI continues to suffer from the lack of funding, and every one of us you see here, including those you see virtually, works off our passion to put the girl child at the center of Africa's development agenda. But how sustainable is passion in running an organization? And so I say today, I say today to every young female leader in this room, I see you, we see you, and the world sees you. You are Africa's leaders today, not tomorrow. Continue to put in the work to alleviate gender inequality in Africa and globally. Do not relent. And like I always say, Black child,
your dreams are valid.
Black child,
Your dreams are valid.
Thank you.